Right? Now I'm going to turn it right over to Mark. That's the least you'll ever hear me say.
I'm going to try and keep my remarks brief as well. First of all, how about this finish right here on the 18th green? Danielle, as you know, was the ultimate competitor. I think this was a deserving honor for her as well. Great to be with you. Great to be here all week with this incredible tournament. How about a round of applause for the folks with the Symetra Tour? And everyone here at Brook-Lea, the membership as well. Wouldn't be a week in golf without the weather getting involved at one point or another. But thank you to Danielle as well for these blue skies today and a nice breeze on this warm summer day. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce the tournament director, Mr. Alex Carroll.
Thanks, Mark. Hi, everybody. Well, Mark stole my opening remarks. What a fabulous finish for this, right? I mean, it couldn't be any better. So, and a nice day after all the rain we put up with last night or Friday night. So, anyway, I'm going to keep mine short as well. There's some people I really want to thank, and the list could go on, but I'm going to summarize it. Really, we had about 75 sponsors overall. We had a Brook-Lea membership that was 250 behind us, and over 400 volunteers that came through. So there were over 21 committees that were put together, and most of those were headed up by Brook-Lea volunteers, Brook-Lea members that took charge of that. So thank you. Two special guys who really took it upon themselves to really lead the volunteer committees are Chuck Goody-Coons and Larry Beatty. They were the heart and soul of this. And even today, Chuck's the guy who was down at the stop sign checking everybody. He could have been out here enjoying golf, but he took it upon himself. And Larry's out helping deliver water and everything, so they were working all the time. So thank you so much. We had some, as I mentioned, the rain, and there were some real changes that had to be made to adjust to the 3 inches of rain that came down 4:15 a.m. Saturday morning here. And I want to thank everybody, all the volunteers and the committees that were able to change times and really put that together to make that work. So we were able to get off yesterday and today. So without that, it wouldn't have been possible. My interns, there were 4 of them that were real special. Megan Vidala, Alexandra Lane, Carl Wolf, and Brian Beauchamp. I think you guys are out here somewhere, right up here. Lisa. Since about mid to late May, they've been working their butts off for us, whether they're here or out helping promote the event. They've picked up a lot for us, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without them either, so thank you. Let's get a little more local around here. Town of Gates. Mark Cassini's right up here. Mark, thank you. He welcomed it with open arms and was offered up a lot to help us out. So Mark, John DeCaro, who's a member here but also with the town, and John helped us quite a bit with a lot of things town related, and he took up some things. John was a guy driving a shuttle van around for us even, so he really picked up on that. Gates Police, Gates Fire were great. They helped us out. We had a presence here, and it was just, they were very supportive. So on behalf of the town of Gates, thank you. Also, the whole Rochester community, from all over, supportive. So I mentioned the sponsors, and thanks again to all the sponsors who stepped up and made this tournament possible. And then I got a couple more people. Julie Allen. Julie was on the executive committee. I think the girls call her, the golfers call her Aunt Julie for the most part, but she's taking care of them. She's our PR person, and she's running behind the scenes. So, Julie, thank you so much. And couple other guys from a company that helped us out a lot from the start. They did our website. They did our all our social media. Notice Street, Brandon King and Ryan. Thank you guys. You know, we brought them on board for that, but they've been so helpful on a lot of things, and look forward to for future working with them. So that's it for me. But I need to my next introduction. The guy that made this all happen. He's our chairman, and it was his idea, and he developed it all and worked with us and has known Danielle since day one. So Mike Vidala, will you come on up?
Thank you. That's the first time anyone ever cheered me on the 18th green here. And I've been a member for 19 years. That's probably the best shot I ever had. Thank you, Alex. So, you know, 9 months ago, we decided to do this. We got a call from the LPGA, and they said, you know, how would you like to keep professional golf in Rochester? And, of course, being the biggest fan in the world, I was all into it. But we had to get a few things done, and one of the things we had to do was convince the members of Brook-Lea that they would make a sacrifice, and they would give up their course for a week. And anyone who's been here all week now realizes how big a sacrifice that is. Was this golf course fantastic? And every day I'd come up here over the last couple of months, and I hardly ever came here till now. But every day I'd come up here, I would see people working in the gardens, and I'd look, and they were members. And they were, you know, really trying to make this place look as good as it could look. And people working on bridges and on the front steps, and just a whole slew of people that if I tried to name names, I'd have to leave someone out. But the members embraced this tournament, and I thank you all so much. Did a great job. The other group, the LPGA Symmetric Tour, it's just the coolest thing ever. And Dean Schneider has been a great asset to us. Dean, thank you so much. He was our liaison with the tour and just did a wonderful job. And Kathy Lawrence and her staff, what a fabulous job they did of keeping this thing running and helping us make good decisions right along as we started till now. And we can't thank the tour enough for coming here, and we hope we can have you back next year and the year after. So thank you. Maybe even after that. Rochester, New York, I've always said is one of the greatest women's golf towns in America. It's just a fabulous women's golf town. People get it, they love it, and they want it here. For us to do this was great. And as we look at this tour, it's a little different. And a lot of people had to come out here and see it for themselves. And everyone I talked to said, wow, it was so much better than I ever thought it would be. And I think the biggest reason for that is our pros. The players on the tour, that is the biggest asset of the Symmetric Tour. We thank all of you so much. We had so many people that I would love to name by name. I'm not sure I really should name them all. But we had so many players come up here during the year. Caitlin Setmery, Carly Werwe, Maddie Shields, Laura Cuney, Catherine O'Donnell, who donated the prize for our putting contest. She is actually going to take people to TPC Sawgrass. Madison Pressel is going to go with her, and I'll say more about Madison in a minute because she's the heart and soul of this thing. And then our two sponsor invites. Tessa Teachman, please wave so everybody sees you. And Victoria Trapani. We couldn't have had two better picks. They mostly because they're so much fun, because we had a blast with them. But, you know, Tessa, who grew up here, and a lot of us remember when she was a star player here as a young person and came out here and shot the low round of the day on Friday, got to the weekend, and just a great representative. Thank you. And Victoria, who played for Danielle, and Danielle would love to see you here, and happy to have you. Love you very much. Thank you.